Ransomware is a cyber attack that encrypts a victim's data, halts operations, and demands payment for a decryption key, often with no guarantee of recovery. It targets individuals, businesses, and governments, typically spreading through phishing emails, malicious links, or exploiting network vulnerabilities. Here's a simple breakdown of how ransomware works. 1. Infection. Ransomware typically enters a system via phishing emails, malicious attachments, infected software downloads, or exploiting network vulnerabilities. Once the victim interacts with the malicious content, e.g., clicking on a link or opening an attachment, the ransomware is triggered. 2. Encryption. Once inside, the ransomware begins encrypting files on the infected system or network, making them inaccessible. Common targets include important documents, databases, and system files. 3. Ransom demand. After encryption, a ransom note appears, demanding payment, usually in cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, for the decryption key. The attackers threaten to delete the files or release sensitive data if the ransom isn't paid within a set time. 4. Payment or data loss. Victims are faced with a choice: pay the ransom for a chance to regain access to their data with no guarantee, or lose their data permanently if they refuse to pay. The evolution of ransomware, from the first attack to WannaCry and beyond. It all began in 1989 with the AIDS Trojan, the first known ransomware attack. A researcher received a floppy disk in the mail that, once inserted, locked their files and demanded a $189 ransom. Although the attack was small, it introduced the world to the concept of ransomware. As the years passed, ransomware grew more sophisticated. In 2013, CryptoLocker used encryption to lock victims' files and demand payment. But it was in 2017 that ransomware really escalated. WannaCry took the world by storm, spreading quickly across 200,000 computers in 150-plus countries. It targeted vulnerabilities in Windows and crippled systems in hospitals, businesses, and governments, demanding ransom with no guarantee of recovery. That same year, NotPetya emerged, a highly destructive attack that spread through compromised accounting software. It hit Ukrainian businesses as well as global companies like Maersk and FedEx, causing over $10 billion in damages. NotPetya showed the world how crucial supply chain security is to prevent widespread damage. From 2018 to 2022, Ryuk ransomware caused massive disruption in hospitals, newspapers, and government agencies. Delivered through phishing and trickbot malware, it demanded millions in ransom, emphasizing the need for email security and employee awareness to prevent such attacks. In 2021, Colonial Pipeline was attacked after a single VPN password was leaked. The attack caused gas shortages across the US and led to a $4.4 million ransom payment. The lesson here: strong authentication and a zero-trust security model are vital. Later in 2021, the Kaseya attack highlighted the risks of third-party software. Hackers used Revile ransomware to compromise Kaseya's remote management tool, affecting over 1,500 businesses. The ransom demand a staggering $70 million. This attack reminded us that monitoring and securing third-party software is crucial. From 2020 to 2024, Lockbit, a ransomware as a service group, emerged as one of the most active and dangerous ransomware strains, targeting a wide range of organizations, including hospitals, banks, and governments. This surge in RAS attacks shows how easily cybercriminals can execute devastating ransomware attacks. In 2024, Change Healthcare was hit by the Black Cat Al-AFV ransomware, disrupting medical transactions, delayed payments for hospitals, and costing millions. It's clear that healthcare organizations need stronger cybersecurity to prevent harm to patients. In 2025, Genia, a VF clinic in Australia, was targeted, with termite ransomware encrypting 940 gigabytes of sensitive patient data. The attack disrupted IVF treatments, shining a light on the importance of data protection laws in healthcare. The same year, Lee Enterprises, a major U.S. newspaper publisher, fell victim to Chilean ransomware, causing publication delays and reputational damage. This incident demonstrated the critical need for digital security in the media industry. Finally, StubHub experienced a massive ticket theft in 2025, where hackers exploited a backdoor to steal and resell nearly 1,000 tickets for over $600. This attack underlined the need for stronger fraud prevention measures in e-commerce and ticketing platforms. How to prevent ransomware attacks. Keep software updated. Regularly update operating systems, software, and applications to fix vulnerabilities. Use strong authentication. Enable multi-factor authentication, MFA, and use strong, unique passwords. Backup data regularly. Keep offline or cloud backups to ensure data recovery without paying ransom. Be wary of phishing. Avoid clicking on suspicious links or downloading unknown attachments. Limit user permissions. Restrict administrative privileges to prevent malware from spreading. Segment networks. Isolate critical systems to limit ransomware's ability to spread across networks. Train employees. Educate staff on cybersecurity best practices and how to spot phishing attempts. Install and update security software. Use antivirus and anti-malware software to detect and block threats. What to do if you're attacked? Disconnect from the network. Isolate infected devices to prevent further spread. Identify the ransomware. Try to identify the ransomware strain using available tools. Report the attack. Notify your IT team, cybersecurity professionals, and law enforcement. Restore from backups. If you have clean backups, restore your data and system. Don't pay the ransom. Paying does not guarantee the return of your data and funds criminal activity. Monitor for further activity. Keep an eye on your system for any signs of further infections or data theft. Review and strengthen security. Conduct a post-attack audit to identify vulnerabilities and improve security measures.